Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So I just wanted to give an alternative view on this Tony Blair story today. Of course, the entity known as Tony Blair was given a tin pot puppet tyrant trophy by the Queen in her so-called New Year's honours list. Load of old gobbledygook. And in recent days, a petition has gone out asking for this knighthood to be removed from Tony Blair, and it's reached 440,000 people who have signed it, nearly 500,000. Now, while it's really good to see that many people recognise this Tony Blair entity for what he is, and that's a good sign, but at the same time, I also feel it's a bit of a waste of time and energy. It's also giving out a message that is helping to reinforce the worth of the establishment. It's no wonder the fake stream media love to talk about this, because it's feeding energy to the beast, so to speak. As I said the other day, if you don't like somebody, if somebody, say for instance, is in your personal friend's circle and they really annoy you, you don't agree with their opinion, you usually just ignore them. You don't invite them around to your house. You don't invite them to a party, and you wouldn't retweet something they said that you didn't agree with and then complain about it, would you? So why do it with these annoyances who trade on controversy? When you see someone like, say for instance, Piers Morgan, who is a worthless antagonizer and troll, an establishment social media puppet, what is their currency? Their currency is attention. It doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative attention. They don't care. So by giving them your attention, you're feeding them energy. You're paying them currency by retweeting them and even moaning about what they said. You're giving them what they want. You're helping them get attention. You're paying them in the currency they crave the most, the currency of either positive or negative attention. The one thing they are scared of the most, the one thing is not getting attention. That is their greatest fear. Now, this Tony Blair petition is working in the same way, in my opinion. This guy, he is a nothing. He is now just a Bill Gates funded mouthpiece who appears on the fake stream media spouting propaganda, and because he used to be a prime minister, people are supposed to listen to what he says. That's what the fake stream media wants you to think. Well, no, we don't have to listen to what he says, and his opinion does not hold any value, in my opinion, and we don't need to. But this petition, which is negative attention, is still attention. And if 500,000 people can be bothered to ask for him to have this so-called honour to be taken away, it gives the signal that he is of some kind of importance. It also reinforces that these 500,000 people believe that the establishment, the Queen, and her awards are of a certain value that needs to be upheld. When I would argue that these values are completely redundant and meaningless, because the royal family are born to rule. They have never worked for anything in their lives. They have no talent. They are vacuous egomaniacs. They have no right to be given awards to people, as they are not special in any way whatsoever, and are the last people who should be judging what is right or wrong in society, because they are completely closed off from the real world. So the concept of their honours system is complete nonsense. But this petition is helping to reinforce the notion that these awards are of value, because you're asking for this honour to be removed from this man because you believe he's not worthy of this honour. Therefore, the honour must be worthy. Because what? Because it comes from the establishment, the same establishment that puts the government in place? No. Now, I have been guilty in the past of complaining about these people, and usually I have, in all fairness, glaring contradictions that I can point to or show how they are hypocritical, and I do this because they are getting retweeted by loads of people. It's all over the place, and I want people to see them for what they are. But it's got to the point now where most people should now be able to see these individuals for what they truly are, and I shouldn't need to talk about them, because in an ideal world, these people, like Tony Blair and Piers Morgan, should be completely ignored. by most people. If you look at how much these individuals get shared on social media, half of the interaction is coming from people who don't like them. Stop feeding the beast. Do not give them your attention. Do not give them your energy, whether it's positive or negative. It doesn't matter. Attention and clicks are their currency because that is what they thrive on. Take the attention away, remove their energy source, and they will cease to exist. It's really that simple. I know it's easy to fall into the trap. It's a knee-jerk reaction. But just ignore them. That is the best course of action. As I was saying, going forward, be wary of where your attention and focus is directed. Put it to good use. Just to let you know, I've set up an account on Getter, Gettr, Getter. If you want to follow me on there, there seems to be a lot going on with that at the moment. I'm not necessarily recommending it. I don't know that much about it, but my strategy has always been try and be on as many platforms as possible all at the same time, whether it's YouTube, Odyssey, Gab, Telegram, Minds, I don't care. I try to cover all bases, and if I get suspended on one, so be it. I've got loads of backups. Anyway, as always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com, a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the herd.